Alright guys, back again real quick. We arrived at the Guardian Tower. That's essentially our home base. And we'll have a quick look around, but there's not as much open to us at first as there was in the beta. I think we're going to have to lock this place door by door, as it were. Alright, there's one thing that I know about, at least from the beta, and we will check to see if it's there here in the main game. Everything has been consistent so far with what they gave us in the beta. They essentially gave us a piece of the game and let us play around in it. That was actually really awesome. It's nice to have just a little heads up. The learning curve isn't quite so high, coming in and kind of knowing what to expect. Alright, let me see about these merchants here. Now, this guy wants you to trade 50 of the spin metal and various other items to him, and I imagine it's for some kind of a reputation bonus with him. And I saw a little gauge, a little meter on the left side, which I assume will go up as we trade stuff with him, and then he will eventually offer us either better stuff or rewards or something. Okay, now this is our own personal envoy here, and he has a gauge also. Now apparently we can earn respect with this guy. I don't know if it's from buying things with him or accomplishing certain missions, but we will, or at least I will find that out as we go. Some of you guys probably already know this stuff. Let's see if I buy an item here, if it makes that gauge go up. No? Okay, so it's not from buying things, or at least it doesn't appear so. So it's, I guess, by completing maybe story missions or some kind of bounties or doing something in the Crucible or whatever. Alright, go over to the options screen real quick. Around, we can change our controller a little bit. Basically just button layout. I guess some real old school players would have their joysticks do different stuff. Wouldn't be comfortable for me to play with, but each to their own, whatever works. At least you have some options available there. All right, you can configure the buttons too. I like the default button setup, so it's good for me. Seems to be a decent look sensitivity, and it's pretty strict about left stick to run and then right stick to look around. You're not going to turn left, pushing left on the left stick. You're going to have to literally, essentially face that direction. So it's definitely solid control over your look mechanics. All right, and that's a reward for doing the beta. I guess that's a little banner that can go next to my name. But that's cool. Nothing that affects gameplay, but just a little something to say, hey, I participated. You know, show off stuff. Like somebody having a unique colored armor or a unique colored sparrow bike or something, you know. Anyway, here's a dead ghost. This was here in the beta, so I assumed it was here now. And there are a couple more in the tower, but they are behind locked doors. And I don't even have access to go there and look yet. So I'm assuming as the story or the missions progress, I'll be able to get in some of these doors. The same merchants are in the same place. That guy right there will give bounties. And then you have a weapons dealer over here. It just sells straight up certain types of guns. Then, of course, our Cryptarch guy down there. And then this is where we will, well, from the beta, I know we will go get our new ship over there. In that side room, we'll go investigate that in a second. But first, I want to take a look and let's see if the camera does its thing. Yeah, I love this. It's kind of like just a slight, soft zoom in and let you look at the visitor. I think that's very cool. It's really neat with the ambient music. You can kind of hear kind of a harp-type music going on in the background, too. Very mellow, just a place to relax. Like if you're out hectic combat or doing PvP or doing whatever you're doing, and you just want to come chill for a second. You know, you just come here and hang out. And in the beta, they provided us with beach balls and soccer balls. I don't know where the guys were finding them. I never actually found one, but I'd see some guy run out of a hallway somewhere, and he'd be kicking a soccer ball. We'd all get into a game of kickball, and of course somebody would eventually... Not me, of course, but would kick it over the ledge or off the railing or get it stuck in a corner behind a booth somewhere or something, but yeah. Okay, now this guy sells level 20 gear, but he wants Crucible points and things like that, so it's going to require doing things in certain places, whether it be PvP or probably going on raids, fulfilling bounties and things of that nature. Alright, and I imagine there will be something occurring here also. This almost looks like a bar out of Star Wars or something. But, I don't see any NPCs to interact with right now. Maybe this will be a merchant right here, later, or something? Actually, it looks almost like a makeshift infirmary. And then the shipwright is up here, but, you know, I think honestly, after the next mission, I should be able to come visit this person. And we will get into the next mission here shortly. I'm going to try to find some friends. Try to go. It's co-op is much more fun, in my opinion. And I have some good friends who will get in and joke around and have a good time. And so I will try to locate them. I have a few online here, so let me get this uploaded and stuff so I can get back to playing. Most definitely want to jump in with some buddies and run a mission and see if there's any different loot or more loot or if there are other things to be found. You would expect them to give you kind of a vanilla version in the beta, and honestly, up to this point, it doesn't really seem so. It seems like they kind of included everything, you know, at least from one little area. There's going to be many areas open in the game that weren't in the beta, obviously. Other planets and maps and stuff. But what they did give us of Earth and the Guardian Tower here, it seems like it was pretty much open to us. That's really cool. Alright, so there's not a whole lot more I can do except go fly into outer space and get into a mission. But let me go gather some friends and see if they don't mind getting in and heeing and hawing a little bit and having some fun. And we'll go kick a little ass. How about that? Alright, so say goodbye to the visitor, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Alright, for more Destiny, click that top box, and for all my videos, click the bottom box, and if you want to subscribe, hey, click that button right there over my head. Appreciate you watching. Remember to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Take it easy.